Thank you, Federal, I think. What he forgot to mention about the cooking part is that he's usually there as well. So we've been a good team for a very long time, and I appreciate it. I'm honored to be sworn in by you and to have you here with Dennis. That's something I appreciate very much. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to first of all acknowledge the wonderful work that Steve's done over the years. I mean, the fact that we are in this gorgeous building that we have moved as a county from Main Street that had a few leaks and had a few mice and other critters to this beautiful facility is a real testament to Steve's ability to be creative and to first and foremost put this office first. Steve was always an advocate for the Clerk-Recorder Registrar's office, and I want to pledge to the staff that I will do the same. I will be an advocate for the office, I will be an advocate for you, and I just am honored to be able to step into a place that is running so well and has such a great and dedicated team of people. Federal talked a little bit about my history. I guess it's probably the circle of life that coming in on a technicality at 17, dealing with the elections office at that time, to learn about that one little quirk in the law that allowed a 17-year-old to register to vote, but not vote, but run, because you had to be a registered voter to run. Brings me all the way back after all these years to the elections office and the recorder's office. I think there is definitely a balance there that I will appreciate as time goes on even more than I do today. With that, I just want to tell you that I intend to uphold the same kind of integrity and service that has been a hallmark of this office for years. That our first obligation and duty is to serve the public both on the recorder side as well as on the election side, and to do it so that people can trust and rely upon what comes out of both the recorder's office and the elections office. Having seen elections in other countries and in other states that are often questioned or held to public contempt, it's a hallmark of our county, our state, that elections are conducted in a way that people, while they might grumble, and those of us who, not always been successful one way or another with various elections will complain about, but that we know the process is complete and full of integrity. So I don't want to keep anyone from lunch. I know the staff is going to eat in a couple of waves, and I appreciate that as well today. But let me just introduce a couple of people. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce my wife, Laura, whose support and help and assistance through all of this. It would also not be in keeping with defending the office to not acknowledge that besides Federal, we are honored to have Supervisor Karen Mitchoff, Supervisor Candace Anderson with us today. We have a representative from Supervisor Pifo's office with us as well. Supervisor Joya emailed me earlier to indicate that he was sorry that he was unable to attend, but I want to thank the members of the board for their trust and confidence in me in making this appointment, and I certainly will work cooperatively with the board in any way I can to ensure that the responsibilities of this department are never much of a burden to the rest of the county. Although I would like to talk to you a little bit about the budget. There are a lot of old friends and guests here today, so I'm not going to spend time trying to introduce everybody, but I'm just honored and privileged to have you all here today to celebrate this day with us. And with that, please join us in the lounge for lunch. And thank you very much.